Smooth cat.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm a bad man. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious.
I feel I'm the best ever. I broke everybody's record. Tell me who record I haven't broke.
Colossal Boxing Talk.
What up, YouTube? This is the homie Smooth Cat with Colossal Boxing Talk, as you guys know already. And today I will be doing the breakdown / prediction video for Nicholas Walters versus Nonito Donaire. And last but not least, the main event of the evening, Gennady Golovkin versus Marco Antonio Rubio. Excuse me. So first off, I'm going to start with Nicholas Walters versus Nonito Donaire. Okay, first and foremost, we all know that Nonito Donaire, he was rising, he was coming up the ranks real fast. He got a huge knockout over Vic Darchinyan back in the day, which furthermore boosted his career. And of recent, he had the fight with Guillermo Rigondeaux where he was soundly outboxed. And honestly, from what I've seen from him, he looks to show the fire in spots, but he doesn't look to have the same type of fire that he once had when he was basically knocking guys out left and right. Even though he was getting decisions in some of them, but he was basically he's a threat to to get a KO win at any time because of the type of power that he continues to carry up in weight with that the left hand. Okay, but anyways, with this fight here, for Nonito Donaire to be successful, Nonito Donaire first is going to have to he's going to have to be very defensively responsible. If he's not responsible on the defense side, then he's going to get hit with a lot of big shots. And another thing with Donaire, he needs to be able to he has to set up openings for that left hook. As we know, Nicholas Walters likes to he has good head movement. So in order to land the shots that Nonito Donaire wants to land, he's gonna have to go in there and probe a little bit. He can probe a right hand and use head control to keep Nicholas Walters where he wants Nicholas Waters to be at. Even though, I mean, that's easier said than done, but it's something that can be done by Nonito Donaire, who's a very talented fighter, and he's being overlooked by a lot of people. So if he uses, like I said, he uses head control and throws throws the jabs to the body, straight rights to the body, eventually he'll get Walters to kind of open up top, because he'll be defending the body, and maybe he can possibly land that big left hand and make something special happen. But overall, for Nonito Donaire, he needs to establish the straight right hand to the body. 1, 2. Control. I mean, get on the inside and force Nicholas Walters to fight the type of fight that's more comfortable for Nonito Donaire. I'm not saying brawling, but he has to pressure Walters intelligently, and he also has, and last but not least, he has to be defensively responsible. Okay, with Nicholas Walters, as we know, Nicholas Walters, he's been basically he's been brutalizing guys of late. And his last fight with Vic Darchinyan, even when I look at the shot now, that shot still gives me a headache looking at it. And I wasn't even the one who got hit, but man, that left hand was vicious. But anyways, let's get into it. For Nicholas Walters to be successful in this fight, first and foremost, he needs to start everything off the jab. And while starting things off the jab, he also has to turn Nonito Donaire away from the big left hand, because as we know, that's Donaire's best shot. I'm not saying he doesn't have any other shot, but that's the best. That's the best punch in his arsenal. That and that tricky uppercut that he likes to throw. But like I said, so Walters definitely needs to turn Donaire, and while he's turning Donaire, he can use check left hooks and bounce pivot away, straight right hand, pivot away again. Because as we saw in Donaire's fight with Guillermo Rigondeaux, the lateral movement, it befuddled him. He didn't know how to respond to the lateral movement. So Walters can be successful by using lateral movement in this fight. Okay, number one, Walters needs to establish the jab early. The jab is the table setter. Two, when in range, throw combinations. Force Donaire on his back foot. He's not good fighting off his back foot. He only throws lunging shots, and last but not least, also be defensively responsible, but show Donaire who's the bigger man in the ring. Okay. And last but not least, my prediction on this fight will be that Nicholas Walters wins this fight by a 7th round TKO. I believe Nonito Donaire's corner is gonna have to call a halt to this bout because I know Nonito Donaire is a very tough guy, but I think Walters is really the truth, and I believe this fight here is gonna showcase the potential this young man has to be a force at the featherweight division for a long time. Okay, next, let's get right into Gennady Golovkin versus Marco Antonio Rubio. Okay, in this fight, Marco Antonio Rubio, as we know, he's a rough, tough. He's a tough customer. He's been knocked out before, but it's been a while since the last time he was knocked out by Kelly Pavlik. But like I said, he's an overall tough guy. We know he's game. We know he's gonna come in this fight ready to bang and ready to go to war. But it's kind of like is that game plan gonna fall right into Gennady Golovkin's hands? Because as we know, Golovkin, even though a lot of people don't like to acknowledge this, he's a highly skilled fighter, and he's very intelligent in the ring. It's like some people don't like Golovkin for whatever reason, disdain, maybe some racial things. I'm not sure what it is with some people, but they just don't like the guy. They say, oh, he's never fought anybody. But anyway, you know what? That's for another video. Anyways, okay, with this one, Marco Antonio Rubio needs to come out. He needs to establish a jab, and he also needs to get in on the inside and smother Gennady Golovkin so he's not able to get his combinations off. And also he needs to get physical with Golovkin, because Marco Antonio Rubio was recently fighting at light heavyweight, so he's the bigger guy in this. So he needs to get in there and establish that he's the stronger man. Number two, Marco Antonio Rubio needs to, while on the inside, he needs to hit Golovkin with the overhand rights, those body shots, combinations, and then he needs to get out. He also doesn't need to give Golovkin time to set his feet and to to basically set up his offense. And last but not least, on the inside, Marco Antonio Rubio also needs to throw those left and right uppercuts that he likes to throw on the inside that he was hitting Chavez Jr. with a lot. But I mean, we'll see what happens. But for Gennady Golovkin, okay. As we know, like I say, Gennady Golovkin, he's looked at as just a comfort brawler, and I look at that as a slap in the face, because this guy does a lot of things in the rings that are unnoticed. But on another video, I'll show you guys this. Just trying to get a few things in place. But anyways, Gennady Golovkin needs to come out as usual, starting this fight off with a jab. Because as I say, the jab will open up all type of all the shots that Gennady Golovkin wants to land. Also, he needs to probe the jab as well, because when he probes the jab, he gets control. He gets head control over his opponents, and and then he gets there and he gets to land the type of shots that he wants to land. He gets to pick and choose and use his punch placement. He can hit you exactly where he wants to hit you at. Exactly. I mean, hit you right at the point, right at the spot where he wants to hit you at it. Okay. So and last but not least, Golovkin needs to go to the body in this one, because let's go to the body. Let's see if and go up top as well. Let's see if Antonio Rubio can take Gennady Golovkin's power. There's not many guys who can take that man's power. So let's see if Rubio is one of those special beings who can stand up at the end and get to the decision. But in this one, my prediction is Gennady Golovkin by a brutal KO, by about a seventh round body shot, left hook to the body. Marco Antonio Rubio goes down, and I don't see him getting up. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys hit that like button for me. Leave comments in the comment section about this fight, about who you guys think is going to win both of these fights. Let me know if there's anything I missed in the breakdown. Also, let me know you guys' predictions as well, because like I say, without the subscribers, Colossal Boxing Talk would be nothing. So like I say, we appreciate everything you guys do. You guys, when you share, when you leave comments, you like the videos, and just the general conversation is very well appreciated. And as you guys see, I'll always respond to you no matter what. It may be a few hours later, but at my earliest convenience, I will get to you. But go over to Facebook, hit that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk page. Go to Twitter and Instagram and follow us at Colossal CBT. And last but not least, this is Smooth Cat, and I'm out.